Yo, what's up guys, it's Goblin here, welcome to another episode. In today's video, it's time to test out the new hero giant coming to Clash Royale. As you guys can see here, his ability is going to cost 2 elixir, which is called Heroic Hurl. I'm not sure if I pronounced it right, but basically what it does is whenever there's a troop, and it doesn't matter how big the troop is, he can activate the ability. He will punch the troop will go flying into the other lane. So this in some situations can be very good, but it's only a one target punch. So for example, here against the skeleton army, doesn't make sense to only send one skeleton to the other lane for only 2 elixirs. So I have some different decks ready. See you guys soon with game number 1. Okay guys, hopping into game number 1, we're gonna be playing again against Arthas, so big shout out to him for making time playing some matches with this new hero. And we're also gonna have the Hero Knight in here. Not yesterday, but 2 days ago, I made a video showcasing the Hero Knight, so if you guys didn't see that yet, make sure to check it out, because Hero Knight is definitely gonna be really strong as well. And I don't know, I feel like we could just go with a giant here already. I know it's kind of aggressive, but at the same time, let's see how he's gonna defend it, and let's have the ability ready. So okay, he is gonna be playing with the Musketeer. I feel like the Musketeer is probably, out of the heroes I've seen and tested so far, the strongest. I'm not sure what you guys think about it, but I feel like the Musketeer is definitely going to be very, very dominating and very strong. So let's go with a Lumberjack here in the back. He is going to go with his giant. We need to be careful, because here I feel like he could go with his ability for 2 elixir. He's gonna send the Lumberjack to the opposite lane. The good thing is that we have the Knight, the good thing is that we have the Mega Me, and we are gonna take quite some damage, but then we should be able to get a good giant going here. Let's go with the giant right now. Let's have the Knight ability ready afterwards as well. I think I'm gonna go Knight ability right now to try and force the tower and everything to shoot the Knight, and let's rage up this. And man, the giant, just look at how strong it looks. Like, I don't know why I feel like the giant, of course the normal giant already seems like very big, but this one even seems bigger, stronger. Like, I don't know what to say about it. Okay, let's go with the heal spirit here off to the side. Hopefully Mini P.E.K.K.A is gonna go down. Beautiful. We need to be careful with the Musketeer, guys. I don't want here to cross the bridge, because then he could go with a turret, and the turret, I think there's gonna be out of range, right? Yeah, that is gonna be out of range. Very nice decision making there to, instead of letting the Musketeer cross, go with it a little bit earlier. Okay, nice minor bets from the opponent. I'm gonna go Fireball here. We didn't have the Zap or Rage in cycle, so good decision making from him, but good thing for us that we have triple spell. We have and the bets, or excuse me, and the Rage, and the Zap, and the Fireball if necessary for his bet. So looking good so far. Let's go with the giant in the back. And man, this giant seems huge. Like, I don't know what to say. And by the way, we're not gonna only do giant against giant, guys. We're gonna do a giant against giant twice. So this match and another match, and then afterwards we're going to, and let's see if we can make his troops go towards the Knight here. Let's go with a Rage as well. Let's see if we can go for another giant in the middle. I'm gonna go Fireball here on top of everything. Let's see if we can get the Zap going as soon as possible as well. And man, I feel like the giant, even though not many people are talking about it, and I kind of agree, I kind of opinion that it's not the strongest hero, but I think it's still definitely going to be very strong. Like, what I'm not really liking about the hero concept, and I think we're gonna 3-crown Arthas, by the way, here. This is looking very difficult for him to stop. The Lumberjack is gonna lock onto the King Tower. We are gonna get the 3-crown in game number 1. Very strong looking deck we just played. Very good matchup for us, to be honest. See you guys soon with the next match. Okay, let's go guys, hopping into game number 2. And what I was talking about, or what I wanted to say, is that what I don't like about the heroes is that I feel like it's gonna be, when the evolutions come out, it's gonna be a must to have at least 1 and probably even 2 heroes in your deck. So all the decks are gonna now have Knight, all the decks are now gonna have like Musketeer, Mini P.E.K.K.A, or Giant. And tomorrow I'm gonna be showing the Mini P.E.K.K.A version, if you guys haven't seen it yet, in the TV Royale. It's insane, guys. Like, in the TV Royale, they showed what it did. Of course, I can't go into every detail yet, so make sure to check out the video tomorrow, but it's definitely crazy. Okay, let's go with a giant Mini P.E.K.K.A push here. I'm kind of afraid that he has Mean Horde. Hopefully, if he does, he doesn't do it quite yet. I kind of expected him to have it, but oh my god, that is gonna be such a good push for us, guys. He is going to lose his tower right there. Let's quickly go with the Zap on top of the bets as well. Mini P.E.K.K.A is gonna take care of the elixir collector. And giant so far, I don't think in game 1 or in game 2 I was able to use my ability yet. Like, I've just been able to take more advantage of the other troops with the giant rather than the actual ability. So he is going to go with his elixir collector, which is kind of annoying for us right here because we don't have a big spell. I guess I'm gonna try and cycle towards my evolution Skarmy. And let's in the meantime wait a little bit to see, okay, what is Arthas going to run? What is he gonna do? I'm very tempted to go with a Sparky here. I'm not sure if it's a good play. Let's see if he's not gonna like punish us opposite lane. Let's see what he's gonna do. He's gonna go with his Knight. We need to try and cycle back to the Mean Horde. I feel like that is gonna be key. And let's, I guess in the meantime, set up a Musketeer to be able to cycle back to the arrows. Okay, he's gonna go with his ability. I mean, I guess it is worth it for 1 elixir to block the Sparky shot, but oh my god, I should have gone Giant a little bit earlier. Let's see if it's still gonna tank. Looks like it's not gonna be able to tank. You need to be careful here. Probably gonna go with his Goblin Gang. Let's go with Bats right here. Let's go with a Skeleton Army as well. I could go in for... No, I should have gone for the turret there. Okay, let's see if we can keep the General alive. Looks like we're not quite gonna keep it alive, but still looking very good. I mean, what a chaotic situation. Let's go with a Giant Musketeer push, and I'm gonna go with an ability here as soon as possible to try and spawn the turret. Hopefully we can get some good damage, and we do need to be careful on defense as well. Let's go with a Zep here on defense against his Giant. Let's go with Bats right here, and as soon as I can, I'm gonna go with arrows on top of everything. Okay, I think we should be fine. 16 seconds left. He might try and go for like Mean Horde or something, but hopefully we can defend and hopefully we can hold on. Let's go with the Skeleton Army. Let's go with Zep here on defense as soon as we can. Let's have the Bats ready to distract, and even in the worst case scenario, if we lose the tower, we can go for arrows on offense. But anyways, we're not gonna lose the tower, so very nice sequence there in single elixir. I feel like we just had a really good interaction with the Sparky Giant push. See you guys soon with the next match. Okay guys, hopping into game number 3. So far from what I have experienced, I haven't even used the ability yet, but I don't even think there was ability or a situation where I was like, okay, here I can get a crazy amount of value from my ability. I feel like it's only gonna be worth if you know that, for example, your opponent doesn't have that much elixir and he goes with, for example, I don't know, what could it be, like, let's say a P.E.K.K.A, mini P.E.K.K.A maybe in some situation, but you also need to think that you spend 2 elixir and it's just gonna go opposite lane. So it's not like you're gonna send it flying off the map. Like, that would obviously be like way too broken, but I mean, like, you still need to, in the end of the day, take care of the troop you're gonna, how do you say, like, send flying away. So you do need to be kind of careful, and you do need to be, yeah, how do you say, like, aware of when to use it and against what troop to use it. For example, in this matchup, I feel like against the Valkyrie, it could be a pretty good option, but we still need to be very careful. So let's wait a little bit. I would like to go with a Graveyard here as soon as the Giant is gonna cross the bridge. Perfect. And let's see if he goes with a Valkyrie on top of the Giant. Then I would send it flying to the other lane. If he doesn't, let's see if it flies it. Let's see if it sends it. Okay, nice. He's gonna send the Valkyrie towards the right lane. That is actually gonna be, in my opinion, a good ability. So as I said before, you need to be, yeah, very careful when to and how to use it, I guess. Okay, nice wall breakers from him. He is gonna get the Valkyrie and the mini wall breakers to connect to the tower for a lot of damage there. Down to 1536 HP, so we need to be careful. Let's, in the meantime, I wanted to say have the Giant ready, but I guess we should wait a little bit. If he goes with delivery, we can maybe go Bats, trying to take care of it. Looks like instead he goes with the Miner. Okay, I'm still gonna go Bats. Maybe the Bats can stay alive, force out some elixir, maybe exactly the delivery. And in the meantime, we can prepare for another Giant Graveyard push. I feel like Giant here is gonna be very strong in this type of matchup, because it seems that he doesn't have like that big of a, how do you say, like DPS dealer. Okay, let's go with Giant. Let's go with a Graveyard here as well. Let's wait a little bit. Let's try and make sure that we do try and take care of the Magic Archer. Should have probably tried to go for a Musketeer ability there. I was a little bit too late on my part. Let's be careful with the wall breakers. Let's have guards ready for the wall breakers. I feel like, yeah, I feel like he's gonna go with the wall breakers anytime soon. Okay, so looking okay, but this is gonna be a close one, guys. Arthas definitely playing this really well. The Bats are staying alive though. Bats are gonna get quite some value, quite some damage there. Let's go for a Giant. Let's go for a Graveyard here as well. And let's have the ability ready in case he gives us value. Probably gonna go Valkyrie. Let's try and snowball the Valkyrie away. Let's have the guards ready. I maybe could go for a turret right here from the Musketeer. Let's go with a turret. See if we can get it to lock onto the tower. Looks like he's gonna defend it well. We need to be careful, guys, because especially the Magic Archer, us not having a big spell, things could get kind of scary right here. Does he have Nado available? I'm not sure. Okay, he does have Nado available. Nice Nado from him. He's gonna get one hit with the Magic Archer. And I wonder if I should probably just go Giant Graveyard here. Okay, do need to be careful in case he goes with his wall breakers. There, the wall breakers, man. Please, snowball, come on time. Oh my god, let's go, guys. Wow, the wall breakers were about to connect onto our right side tower. Very well played to Arthas. Good game for sure. See you guys soon with game number 4. Okay, let's go, guys. Hopping into game number 4. And honestly, Giant is one of the heroes where I feel like you can be the least creative with. I try to be kind of versatile with my decks. For example, first deck being the Giant with like Mega Me and Lumberjack, kind of like the Double Prince version, but then with the evil Lumberjack and with the Knight hero, like the hero Knight. But with Giant in general, I feel like you can't really be that creative. So I try to play a couple of decks which are like not that meta and not that popular to see how we do. So let's go with Means right here. Let's see if Arthas, I think after seeing Zeppis, okay, he's gonna spend the arrows and we could go Mean Horde right now. Should I freeze this? I think I'm gonna wait a little bit and then try to freeze here last second. Okay, let's go with freeze right now. Not sure if it's too aggressive though, because we are not gonna take care of the Mother Witch. He is gonna have quite some. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to go like Skarmy on top of this, but that is gonna be a lot of Royal Hawks the Mother Witch is gonna create. Let's go with minions directly on top, and man, what an awkward start right here, because the Royal Hawks are gonna pretty much take my tower. I guess I'm gonna have to go arrows, and no, this is not looking good, guys. Okay, I guess my freeze was way too aggressive. I for one second thought that, okay, if I go freeze here, maybe the main horde could take care of the Mother Witch and maybe we could get some damage, but it did not go the way I expected it to go, to be honest. So let's be careful here. Let's wait a little bit and see what he's gonna be running. I'm pretty sure he has the Fisherman deck with like, yeah, Royal Hawks. He already showed them. 90% sure. There you go. There's the Giant Skeleton. So we do need to be very careful with his Fisherman, because Fisherman could pull the Giant towards the King Tower. I would like to try and go for the ability here. Send the Giant Skeleton opposite lane, and let's go for a balloon here as well. Okay, that is gonna be quite nice. Bad thing for us that we don't have the arrows quite yet in cycle, so I'm gonna have to go with them last second. Nothing in cycle right now for his Giant Skeleton. Balloon is gonna make it to the tower, but that is still not gonna be towered down, and man, this is not looking good, guys. I'm gonna try and somehow still defend this, still hold on, but it's gonna be rough. No, I missed the arrows, I think. Wow, okay, I expected his skeleton army to just go straight to the... Okay, let's go with freeze, let's go with skeletons, minions on top of the Mother Witch, and we don't have any troop to really take care of the Mother Witch. Maybe if we can still somehow manage to get the balloon to the tower, but I don't really see how we could do that though. Yeah, I was about to say, he has Zeppis, he has Mother Witch, there's nothing we can do here, guys. I'm gonna try and maybe get a freeze going. Let's freeze the Zeppis, but yeah, look at the pressure he's applying as well. Luna's not gonna get there on time, so very well played to him. Kind of an awkward matchup, didn't really know how to play that, but definitely really well played to Arthas. See you guys soon with the next match. Okay guys, let's go. Hopping into the next match so far. Doing very well with the Giant, but I feel like the Giant hero, like the hero Giant, if you ask my opinion after playing with it, after seeing some gameplay, it's gonna be like very specific. So if you're using a Giant deck and you don't have any hero to use, then I would be like, okay, it's decent to have it in your deck, it's an okay excuse me, decision. But if you're using the Giant instead of using like any other hero, for the reason of using the Giant, I feel like it's not gonna be like that good. So looks like Arthas actually repeated decks, I think. I'm not 100% sure. I know it's not gonna be the same exact deck actually. I for one second thought after seeing the Zeppis, the Mother Witch, he was gonna be using the same deck. Looks like instead he is gonna be using yeah, Barbell. What's it called? He has a Lumberjack. Definitely not gonna be the same exact deck. So I think I'm gonna let the Mother Witch be. I know it's gonna be quite some damage. And once again, Mother Witch being really strong against our deck. We have Skarmy, we have Bats, we have Mean Horde. We need to be careful when to and how to use our cards. I would like to go for an Elixir Collector here. Not sure if he has any other spell, but if he doesn't and he tries to go for like a Battle Ram or something, then we have the Skarmy ready. And since he showed the Barbell, I feel like it's always gonna be hard for his Battle Ram to reach the tower. Looks like he's not gonna quite have the Mother Witch yet in cycle, so that's also gonna be very important for us. And I wonder if he's gonna have like a tank killer, like a Becca or something like that, or is it just going to be... Okay, let's go with a Giant here to kite. Let's go with a Mean Horde here as well. Let's wait a little bit to see what he's gonna drop. on top of this, but I think he's gonna have a hard time defending, and even though he goes Mother Witch there, the minions are gonna get a lot of value on top of her. Maybe I should have gone think about it now with arrows, but I guess it's okay. And let's in the meantime prepare for defense here. Okay, let's go with a Batteram to try and block. No, we were not able to block the heal spirit from jumping. Let's go with the skeleton army here to try and take care of the ghost. We are gonna do that quite well, and let's, I guess, pump up one more time, guys. I feel like he doesn't have a great answer against our Mean Horde this time around. Last match he had arrows, this match he only has a barbell, so Mean Horde is just getting so much value in this matchup. Let's go with Mean Horde, let's go with Bats. Even if he has the Mother Witch, we can go with a Giant here, and that is gonna be pretty much good game, guys. Like, there's no way for him to defend this. We can even go with a Batteram skeleton army split, and that is just gonna be way too many spam cards, way too much, yeah, how do you say, like, pressure for him to be able to deal with it. So let's go with a Mean Horde here as well. Let's go with Bats. Let's try and have another Giant ready. The fact that he only has Barbell as a spell against our deck is just like a pretty much automatic loss. So very nice game over there. Not really sure what other Giant deck there is to try and play in the last match. I'm gonna try and cook something and see you guys soon with the last match of today's video. Okay, let's go, guys, hopping into the last match of today's video, and I decided to use this really old school Giant mini P.E.K.K.A deck with the Bats, with the Evo Zap, Magic Archer. Magic Archer is actually getting a buff, guys, so I feel like Magic Archer could be seen a little bit more often in some type of decks in the upcoming meta, and I think the update went live, or is live today if I'm not wrong, so that is also gonna be very interesting, very fun. I don't think the heroes are gonna be live yet. I'm pretty sure they're gonna be in the new season, but definitely going to be exciting to, yeah, try out the stuff they're gonna add. Let's have the Magic Archer ready here. I think I'm gonna go Magic Archer right now, so we can hopefully take care of the princess with the shot. And let's have the skeletons ready just to make sure our Magic Archer is not gonna take any unnecessary damage. So, oh, Lockbait, and we have Lock Zap. This is looking pretty good for us in my opinion. We always need to be careful though. Of course, we can't really play too aggressive, risk it, but I think overall we are looking pretty good matchup wise. Let's have the lock ready. Not sure if it's gonna be necessary, but yeah, the mini P.E.K.K.A ended up not even shooting any of the wall breakers. Bats are an okay DPS unit, but they are also not the greatest, so I'd rather be safe than sorry. So looking good, even though we did take quite some damage there already. I think so far our defense for single elixir has been pretty solid. Let's go with a miner here, kind of in an unpredictable spot. If he would have went with a knight, looks like he doesn't. Try and protect, and okay, I'm definitely not gonna go Magic Archer. Let's wait a little bit to see what his art is gonna do. I feel like we could try and go, okay, this is gonna be good for us. We can tank the wall breakers on the left side, and the counter push here is going to be insane. He's probably gonna go with like a princess last second. Instead he goes with cannon, but I don't think he's gonna have any elixir left right now, guys. We have a Giant, we have the Evo Bats, mini P.E.K.K.A opposite lane. I like his idea of going with the double lane pressure, but it was a little bit too aggressive, and we are definitely gonna get a lot of value with the push right here. Nice ability from him. That is very clutch in some situations, like the Knight ability to tank, for example, for a Sparky shot, mini P.E.K.K.A shot, P.E.K.K.A shot, like anything what has a lot of DPS. Being able to tank the shot could definitely be very nice and very helpful. Okay, let's go with a Zap right here to try and take care of the princess as soon as possible. We're also gonna take care of the cannon. Bats anyways are gonna lock into the tower. Let's go with a Giant here in the middle. Let's go with another set of bats. Looks like he doesn't have anything for the bats, so bats are going crazy in this matchup. Let's go with a miner towards the princess as well. Let's have the ability ready in case he goes with a knight, but looks like instead he goes with a knight on top of the princess, and that is definitely going to be good game, I think. Let's see what happens, but the Giant is still connecting. Bat is still connecting as well. Zap is going to be enough to take care of the right side tower, and we are gonna secure another victory. So almost flawless video with the new hero Giant. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about this new hero coming to Clash Royale. I feel like it's gonna be very situational, not as versatile as, for example, the knight we saw 2 days ago or the musketeer, but it's still going to be, I would say, quite strong in certain situations. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please make sure to smack the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, feel free to subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in one of my next videos. Take care, guys.